Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Oba of Iwo land, I have never done Yahoo before, but stolen credit card. Oba of Iwo land, I have never done Yahoo before, but I have a credit card. The Iwo Kingdom are traditional state based in the state of Iwo Osun State, Nigeria. The Yoruba Kingdom, whose ruler is titled Uluwo of Iwo, was established in the 14th century AD. The Iwo people, like all other people of Yoruba, stood are said to have originally belonged to Ile-Ife, from where they migrated sometime in the 14th century. The earliest settlement was founded by Adekunla, son of the 16th Oni of Ife, a female called Owulo Agboni. The present city of Iwo was founded in the 16th or 17th century, 9th of November 2015, till present Oba Adewale Akimbo Tali I from Omuson royal family subsection of Gabosorulu House was installed at the 16th Owolo of Iwo land. The Oba of Owo has been in the news lately for various reasons, from divorce to his fighting and injuring a fellow king, and was later suspended by the Obas for 6 months. He's seen in a viral video online of him being questioned by a supposed white woman behind a short video, who asked him, supposed white woman has done Yahoo boy before. He stated no, that he has only stolen a white woman's credit card. These are the kind of kings that we have in Nigeria. Some of them, these are the kind of people that they are. He said he has not done Yahoo boy, but he done thief before. Said he always stole a credit card. Stole and thief, what's the difference? Wanna tell me? Said he stole before. Like people they rule people be this so. Remember, I said this guy just divorced. He never say he can't go fight. He fight another king. Oh. This is the kind of person that a ruler should be somebody with a servant heart, somebody who is ready to rule the people, not proud, somebody that is humble, somebody that is well brought up, that has been taught the rudiment of leadership, somebody who has mastered the act of servanthood. Servanthood does not mean you are a servant. It means you are somebody who wants to serve the people, somebody who is out there to make sure that the life of the people are better than when you met it. That is a servant leader that goes all out in every way kind of possible to make sure that the people have a better standard of life, that stands between the people and the government, the state governor and the federal government at large, to make sure that the people of that land are well respected, looked after, and their plights are being felt by the larger community. That is a leader. Not anybody whose father has been a king before and by default suddenly becomes a king. Not everybody is a king at heart. No. There are some people who will never be called king, but are the influencers. They are the people who truly rule. Take, for instance, let's go back a bit in history and look at memory lane. We have the young man called Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a young man who saw that the black community were marginalized and were not properly looked after. He was no king. His name was just King, but he was no king. Get it right. And so this man stood up and began to defend the people. He began to speak in Congress. Many times he was arrested by police. He put up rally, all in the name to make the life of the people better. He was always there campaigning for the rights of the people, making sure that the people get what they deserve. In those days, you can't see a white man marry a white woman now. They will talk them down, they will disgrace them. And what have you? But guess what? He began to fight for the rights of the common man. He began to speak up against evil, that we're perpetrating in the community and society then. People did not like it, but he kept speaking and his voice was heard. I tell you sincerely, whatever pa- part or opportunity you have to be in leadership, leave your footprint in the sands of time, in the history of time. Let people know that there was once a man. When he came, things were different. When he came, things began to change. This is some of the things that we should be looking out for in the place of leadership. Not somebody who is coming on, who is getting on the wagon just for himself, who has not been well tutored or bred, who is just there for himself, and who is just going about anything anyhow, anyway, just, roaming about. That is not a leader. That is not somebody who is ready to govern people. Someone who wants to govern people himself must be ready. That person himself must be somebody with a diligent heart, looking out for what is wrong. If the king go out in the afternoon or in the evening and begin to look at what is going on in the land and begin to say, yes, this is right or this is not right, I think this is good or this is not good. You know, this is exactly the kind of leaders we're talking about. This same man, when I not forget, they suspend am recently. All bars come together and they say, this guy, you own too much. Now they suspend am. They tell you, they suspend am. Why? Because of anyhow behavior. That na king go. King, now they suspend. So what are you going to say if there are issues and you've been called upon to come and legislate or to give verdict? What would you say when you yourself you be rascal? Can you see what we are talking about? I'm sorry to say people of Osun State, but I not get king o. Because this one a king, don't disgrace one. I fit tell you honestly. He's been in the news of late, very recently. He's been all over the place, not championing you people or representing people very well. I'm sorry to say, but that's the truth. That's the gospel truth. That's the honest truth. This man has been in the news campaigning for, just there. He divorced. Let's not even talk about the messy divorce that went on and all and all and all and all on and all about that. That's a story for another day. That was done, and as that aside, when that finished, this man fought with a grown man. I'm not talking about babies who fought, fight, literally fight with another king. Why? Why? I mean, what's your reason? Why? These are the kind of people that we are breeding in Nigeria that are fortunately are taking up a leadership position and should be speaking in the stead of people that should be speaking, to make sure that people have a fair say and the land is better. How can this kind of person speak? You have to be somebody who is really, first of all. You have to be able to conquer your temper. You have to be able to master your own acts. You have to be somebody who is obale. Let me speak it for you, Yoruba. Let me use your language for you. Somebody who is calm, who himself is calm, who has a cool temper, who can listen. Who can listen. Now the person be this. Oh. Now that thing he does do, so he say never thief before, but he does stole credit card. He never do Yahoo boy. We wanna see this guy. I mean, on a serious note, you wanna find him. And this one they represent on us. So when other king gather, if you just look anyhow, you go start to dey slap people. And that will be a leader. Ah, wow. The matter had to talk small. He had to talk. He had to talk. Oh. Because this character, now people no go school character, now they do like this. So any carry behave anyhow. Now their character, now this one a king they show so. Una character, now their character. And we here for the media, we go let people know what they go on for the world. Let people they know exactly what they go on. Anyway, my people, now so the matter reach you. The guy say he never do Yahoo before. Say but he don't thief. Oh. Wetin be that thief? Say just stole white woman credit card. Maybe they call thief. I've not been the same thing they call her. So I want to hear your take on this matter, my people. And I saw we'll talk and reach you. Don't forget to please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anybody make you feel that you don't have a voice or your words do not count. Your words count and you have a voice. Thanks very much for listening. Do have a blessed and a wonderful day. Um, One other thing, please share, always share. Thanks very much. Bye.